The rise and fall of the British Empire, the empire on which the sun never set. At its height, it ruled over 1/4 of the world's land. It governed nearly 500 million people across continents. Its navy controlled the oceans, its language reshaped nations, and its legacy remains embedded in every corner of the globe. This is the story of the British Empire. The rise, the glory, and the fall. Origins: from a small island to global ambitions before 1600. Long before the British Empire spanned continents, Britain was just a small island off the coast of Europe. Isolated, battered by wars, far from the glory it would one day claim. In the medieval era, England and Scotland were separate kingdoms, constantly defending themselves from Viking raids and European powers. But the spark of empire began with Queen Elizabeth I in the late 1500s. The year was 1588. The Spanish Armada, the most powerful fleet in the world, set sail to crush England. But against all odds, the British Navy defeated Spain, proving that this small island had global potential. And so, a new ambition took root. The Age of Exploration 1600-1707. The British East India Company, founded in 1600, would become one of the most powerful trading companies in history. But it began with a humble mission: trade in spices, silk, and gold. Britain wasn't the first to explore the seas. The Portuguese and Spanish had already carved out colonies. But Britain was different. It learned, adapted, and grew silently. As ships crossed the Atlantic, British settlers founded colonies in North America, the Caribbean, and later, Africa. Tobacco, sugar, and slaves, these became the currency of empire. By 1707, England and Scotland united to form Great Britain, and the empire truly began. The First Empire. Colonies, commerce, and conflict 1707-1783. Great Britain's rise was explosive. It fought wars, made alliances, and seized territories. The British colonies in North America boomed with wealth, but also with tension. The American colonies, tired of British taxes and control, rebelled. The American War of Independence was a turning point. In 1783, Britain lost its 13 colonies. The world thought the empire was finished. But the British were just getting started. The Second Empire and the Industrial Age 1783-1850. Britain turned its focus to the East, especially India. Through trade, manipulation, and war, the East India Company conquered Indian territories, leading to British control of the subcontinent. India became the jewel in the crown of the empire. At the same time, back home, the Industrial Revolution began. Steam engines, textile mills, and steel production turned Britain into the world's factory. The empire grew stronger, powered by industry, technology, and a belief that it was Britain's destiny to rule. The height of empire. Victorian glory 1850-1914. This was the era when the sun never set on the British Empire. Queen Victoria became the symbol of a new global power. British rule stretched from Canada to Australia, from Africa to India, from Hong Kong to the Caribbean. In 1857, the Indian Rebellion shook British control. The East India Company was dissolved. India was placed directly under the British Crown. The empire justified its rule with grand ideas: civilization, order, and progress. But behind the myths were harsh realities: racism, exploitation, and oppression. Still, the British Empire kept growing, until the world changed forever.